Oh, take two. Okay, so I just lost the video. It's take two. Sweating now. Okay, so I drank the coffee. So, okay, so I'm talking about this unified social theory and the dimensions of basically unified architecture. So if you have this one size of door, it's basically a window door. It's only 5 feet tall, so any adult can duck under that. Even if you're really tall like myself, or even taller, you can duck under that. But you'd use two of them, so you actually have like a 10-foot door, and maybe they're overlapping, so it's a 9-foot door. So this is the unified architecture, this dimension, this space. So you're going into this space, and it's everything. Okay, so it's this, So what I was talking about in the video earlier that just got cut right here is that psychology is this plane. So imagine you're going into this space, right? You're going in, and you're on this horizontal level sort of container, this womb, not quite a womb, but this is general happiness is something. So, and then you come to the end of that wall, and that's your quantification of. You come to the end of that horizontal, and so basically you have the horizontal is the psychology, right? So this plateau, you go up there and you say, oh, please, help me solve my problems. And then the sociology is this great peak, and has us to the great divide. So geography. So this would be the world. The thumbs are your old world. Your fingers are your new world. So in between your thumb and your hand, you got that web, and that's like the ocean. So basically, you're drawing at the ends of the new world, the frontier. You have these normative prime cases in essentially the primitive world, or a culturally extremely different geoculturally. So these threads come along, you draw them out, and they become this illuminator at the above the world. So the primary, secondary, tertiary, quaternary, quiniary, or however you say it. This is some poetry I'm working on. So this thing itches. Who knows who's worn this headphones? Golly. So this unified architecture is a system of a mass production. So it's the same thing with transportation. So social policy is human transport. So if we can efficiently and predictably move things around, so this is 95% of the people need to just move. They don't need to. The 5% need to have race cars where they're like literally just like speed of light. Okay, they need that. It's important. I don't know. They need something. Okay, so this is sports car versus transportation. So the sports car gets behind a traffic jam, and you think there was like a dork at the wheel or something. It's like, whoa, don't look at me. But basically, if you solve transportation, then you are opening up that field for that plane. That it's like a psychological plane. Okay, so it's like these plateaus, these streets, where you can have civilization basically being civilized, or society being civilized. Okay, so so this unified dimension. So imagine you're on this psychological plane, this womb, this plane, and you're level, and everything's level, and so you come to the end of that plane, and then there's a vertical wall. This tells you, your quantification, your qualification, really. Quantification of qualities, socioeconomic, intelligence, physical, beauty, but empathy before even, almost before everything else. I mean, unless someone's just really good, they can still be winners. But this normative order is, you have to calculate this normative order as imperative. So it's rare that someone is both socioeconomic, high in intelligence, and low in empathy. You know, high in psycho. Okay, so, but if you did have one of these, this would, and you have to judge this stuff scientifically, really, because usually you can just see it's the heartstrings. So it's this social fabric. You're drawing out the social fabric, and it's just about science doing the heavy thinking. So we're, you know, our heartstrings, that if we can actually have feelings, and the feelings are normalized, we're creating the social fabric that is, and then basically with the loose ends, you're drawing them up. You're drawing the loose ends to form these arcs. So this exchange student system is really critical. So you're simply saying, oh, we have someone, they're of your culture, they're highly intelligent, very loving, good family, this type of stuff. And so far they haven't done anything really horrible. Because this is, I mean, what are you going to wait for that to happen? You know, that's that is the statistical, the dark matter that, you know, you have your ET phone home, you know, you use your finger, you know, one of your fingers, and connect to the thumb. So I was like, you know, you create that, I don't know what it is. I'm making things up with the geometric sort of, whoa, I formed some new structure. It's like A-okay, if it's still okay. For me, it's not quite okay. It's my thumbs hurt. So, and I have no rationale to get any sort of medication for anything. So, just because I'm a super prime case, and my empathy outpaces anything that I need. So I have no hope of getting anything, and nobody's gonna. They're just only listening. They cannot approach, you know, because I'm like Superman, you know. So this, I'm trying to do this study, and I'm just going to press send. I'm trying to do the study with the engineering, the tower power, and the sociology portal, bottomless pit portal. So the tower power goes up forever, the sociology goes down forever, and we have to solve that. We have to level them out. We have to put them on the level plane. So you go, it's like, you know, So, and you know, we'll be thanking ourselves but it's like scary. It's like, Jesus, you know, are you kidding me? You know, are you crazy? Are you from California? Have you been near a logging truck in redwood country? You know, Kurt Cobain would say, yes. And I made my parents do it too, you know. So, you know, there's no one to blame. Victims become exponential because, you know, people listen to the rock and roller and they think, oh, he's doing drugs and he's so extremely sincere and intelligent, so therefore we shall do that too. That's the rationale. There is no draw on that string. That string is politicized as some undesirable that is connected to World War II, Charlie Chaplin, The Great Dictators, filmed in California, and Charlie was very sorry that he made it. It was like he didn't know what he just thought this is hilarious, and the guy from the continent, the Continental, said, no, this, you cannot mess with this. And he said, nonsense, and he went and made the movie. And so these things are, you know, I am from both. My ancestry's from the continent, deep in the center of the continent, and way out in Ireland. Okay, so, you know, the security out in the island and the fortification of the fortress, you know, the center. Okay, let's just do this, and I hope everyone's listening. And here I am somewhere in the world, yeah. Okay, so, and if there's a Doogie Howser lookalike out there, you tell him, watch out. Okay, so that's. I'm trying to think, the guy from the TV show that was based in San Francisco, the twins, the Olsen twins, their dad is like, you see that guy? Okay. Thank you. And phone home.